All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at google.com, and then I went to the waffle menu, the 9 dots, and I went to Classroom. Now from Classroom, I'm going to create our Newton Elementary class for the day, and this is how you would create your own as well. You'd go to the plus, and you're waiting to join my class. When you hit join, there'll be a 6-digit code. But for right now, I'm going to create my class, and I'm going to call this Newton Elementary PD, and it's from Alabama Technology in Motion. This is our program, and this is 2018-19, and this is Google Classroom integration. And all the tools that we'll give you that will be for integration. When I hit create, I had 3 fields to fill out. When I hit create, it's done. Now when I load back to Canvas, I can't do that. They have to build it for me from the IT department. They have to put everybody in. I'm not allowed to. But here, as it's creating, it's taking a few minutes, there's our class. It's that simple. So I'm going to close out any of the helpers that they give you, the buttons. But if you used Facebook, it's very similar to Twitter. Any of the social media, it is an information feed. I have a stream, and in that stream, I can add any type of content. Anything that I physically hand a student, I can now put in here. If you use Remind with your students, and you see the little plus button at the bottom right where it says Create Announcement, this is your Remind capacity, where you can insert and send to any student, okay, or any parent for that matter. But for right now, I need to have you join. So you see where it says People? If I go to People, it's just me. I'm all by myself. So I'm going to have you join, and all I do is I go to the Google gear at the top right, and do you see where it says class code right here? It's a little small. You can't see that, can you? So I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to hit display, and then I'm going to make it where people without glasses can see it. So what you'll do is you will type that code where it said join. So if you went to google.com and you went to Classroom, you have no classes, or you have the 1 or 2 that you've created, and then you'll join our class. So that will put you in and let you have all our resources. Y'all okay with that? All right. Now, if you put the code in, and for yours, we'll add you in a little, and I'll do it this way for you. Because you're not in right now, I can invite you, okay? I'm going to go back to that gear again and just invite you. There's a place where it says People, and I can invite. See, they're in. So I'm going to take your, what's their email going to be?
Please. Are you still working on me an email? Yes. Okay.
What will hers be? What was your old email?
Woodard.
WOO.
Yes.
Oh, is it Myra?
Yes.
All right. Which one of these Myras is she? Myra dot Woodard?
No. Do the top one. Should be the top one.
Okay. Yeah. So now you'll have an invite in your email, and everything we have, it will retro put you in, and you'll have all our stuff. So that's good for you to see, because now you'll see that we had different ways to invite. Now there's nothing in my stream right now. Okay. There's 0. And when I say stream, it's how I get and push information to a student. Now this is my intro. This presentation, it's like a PowerPoint, right? This is my intro on the G Suite programs. And in here, I've given you links to the best resources that will show you how to do anything in here. And then I have even videos that show you how to do Gmail, how to organize your Gmail, how to do each one of those. So I've dropped little personal videos, and I go over, bless you, each one of the components on how to do that. Because of 20 minutes, I'm going to drop this on you now. So here's how I do that. I go to the plus, I go to create an announcement, and then I'm going to put today's presentation, or 996, so that I can see that. I know we're running out of time, right? Now you see where the Google Drive icon is, right? The Google Drive icon will click right here, and it shows the most recent thing I've opened, which will be that presentation. So when I click on it, I hit add, and now it's ready to put in there. Okay? So when I hit post, every one of you will now have that. So that's how you add an element. Now, if you want to add a website for students to go to so that they wouldn't have to chase down where you want them to go, you go here. Oh, sorry. This time I'm going to go to edit where I was. And instead of having one thing in here, I can add a YouTube video. I can add a link to an existing website. So let's say that I wanted a resource that I really liked, and I do. I like this one here. This is by Amy Fryer. It's called Fried Technology, and she makes 2-minute little videos on everything. So why reinvent the wheel? I'm gonna just copy her URL. Y'all good with that? And then I'm gonna go to Newton here, and you see where the URL icon is? I click here, I just paste it, I add it. Now I'm gonna hit save again. So I've given you a presentation and I've given you a website. Let's see that. Not yet. Well, she hadn't joined, but the moment she joins, she gets everything in retro. One more thing. Let's say I wanted to add a video, and I needed a video on. I'm gonna go back and edit this again. I'm putting this in one posting, and this time I'm going to go to the YouTube, right? And let's say I need Google Classroom introduction. And I like this one here. So it's a 13-minute little video. Nope, I want 2018. That's not the guy. I want the newest one. There we go. That's the one. See, look what it did. It just put 3 little icons in here. So as a 5th grade student, now you have some scope and flow, right? You say, here's a presentation, here's a website, here's a video. Now when I hit save, and I just went back and edited each time. That's all there is to adding content into Google Classroom.